All right. I wanted to tell you guys about Simple Church and what I've been learning as I read this book. And what I want to share with you guys today is about two different kinds of churches that this book really explores. And this book is based on a case study of about 400 American churches and what they learned through statistical analysis about what makes churches really tend to thrive and what holds them back. And so ultimately, I want to tell you what the building project has to do with all of that. But let's start here. Simple Church talks about, again, two types of churches. One that is very program heavy, and the other that is a little more streamlined. And so the program heavy churches offer a lot of dynamic programs that are often well beloved by the church. But the problem is that it's kind of like when you go to a restaurant and for the first time and the menu is too big and you feel overwhelmed. Whereas the second type of church may have fewer programs, but the whole church pours their love and energy into those programs. And they are programs that are specifically designed to move people along a discipleship process. And the discipleship process that the team, our family ministries team, has identified is worship, and then grow, and then go out and serve the world. And so what we would like for any of our first-time guests at Floral Heights to hear when they come to a worship service the first time and the second time, and then if they come back a third, is that we want them to be in a group where they are growing and thriving in their relationship with Jesus Christ and building relationships and community with each other. And at Floral Heights, that's our Sunday school classes. And we have Sunday school classes in family ministries that are starting to really grow and thrive, and we want to help continue that. And then those groups in the church go out and serve the world. And so that's the discipleship process that we really want to emphasize and facilitate, because this book explains that simple really is better. With the new building project. Well, if you're not overly familiar with what's going on in family ministries right now, you may not realize that all of our programs for parents and children and babies and teenagers, they're not just spread out on all 4 floors, but also east to west in every part of the building. And that can make it really challenging for first-time visitors. We really want to make everything as simple and as clear as possible, so that people don't feel like outsiders when they visit, that don't know the building and they don't know how things work. And so what I would love to see happen is for the activities building to ultimately become this whole wing where families thrive and engage with one another and with the Holy Spirit. And so ultimately, I would love to see families using the gym as a breakout space, where we currently have breakout as the auditorium. That can be a little bit challenging to find. And then when they are in the gym and they're singing their contemporary praise music and worshiping together, they break out into the activities building. The babies are in the nursery, there's children's classes, confirmation would be in there, our youth Sunday school class would be in there, and we would even make space for adult small groups. And that's between the 9:30 and 10:30 hour. And so to me, that's just a really dynamic vision, a way that makes it easy for families to take the step from worshiping to growing all in 1 hour. I think that's really cool. And so we hope that that's the track we'll be on. But this particular building project, as it's been mentioned before, is really just a very small first step where we're